1,000 pounds of honey. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, buddy.
Do I need sunglasses? Is that why your lights works?
No, I just need him to see. I had to read something on the screen. These are my glasses. I kind of fucked up.
How's my lighting?
I mean, your lighting is not.
I'm gonna see fucking stars for the rest of my life. You shut that fucking light off, Spanish. I'm
It's
going
not
blind.
Do not shut the light off, Spanish. No, put it back on. You look like garbage.
Hold on.
You look like garbage.
How's that? Oh God, that fucking hurt.
Well, that's better.
All right, try now, Spanish. Turn on now.
Way better. Yeah, better. That's good. I mean, that's good. I mean, not as good as the King of Zoom, but you're good. You're better.
You know, we can't all be the King of Zoom, Bob. There's always gonna be a king and a prince.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not even in the family. You're not even in the royal family of Zoom. But
I feel like it's hurtful for no reason.
I will come there next time and set up your lighting.
By the way, can we talk about that real quick?
Lighting? I mean, when I come here.
You when you come here. Now, you're scheduled to be here January 27th at Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island or Naples. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm very excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be coming out there with you. Okay. Who else will be with you? Anybody that we know? Any certain chubby Mexicans from Texas or scrappy-looking Italians from New York?
I don't. I told you before, I really don't work. I don't work with, it's like, Versanis and McCurdy's and, of course, Side Splitters. I work with them. I don't really fuck with Captain Brian. We don't talk. The last time he contacted me, he wanted me to promote his new rum.
Captain Brian's rum.
Right. No, I'm 37 years sober. I'm not, and I told him my prices on YKWd to promote my rum, to promote anything. Smart. And he said I never heard from him again. So, plus I'm not promoting rum.
Now you have a huge comedy special, Kill Box, available exclusively on louisck.com.
That's correct.
You have a not one, but two hugely successful podcasts with YKWd and Calta and Kelly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, of course, he's going to want to call you. He's got to get the big time action in this joint.
Well, I haven't heard from him, since then. That was like
Is it still happening?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, I don't know. The way you were making it sound like I haven't heard from him, so I didn't know if it was still happening.
No, I mean, I'm still going there. I'm still there.
Me too.
Still fucking there, dude. I'm still there. And can I be honest with you?
Please.
One of the reasons, more than 50% of why I'm going there is because I get to see you for a couple days.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Bob. One of the reasons I would say more than 50% of the reason is because I'm excited to see you. I don't give a shit about going to Naples or spend a weekend watching you do comedy. I just want to hang out and be your friend.
Why don't you come on the show? Why don't you jump on the show? Why don't I make you the fucking middle?
Tell Captain Brian to check my rates and we'll talk.
Well, it's well, just tell me your race.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. You can pay me in shrimp cocktails.
Yeah, I mean, look at the restaurant's good. His parents are cool. I
don't, me. Get a fucking hotel room. I'm in 100%.
I just, it is a restaurant. It's mainly a restaurant. And
have you been to the new place though? It's not. It's not in Marco Island. It's in Naples.
I've been there. It's at a strip mall.
Yeah, but most comedy clubs are these days.
It's no, I'm not saying that. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Yeah,
I mean it's a strip mall. I was just saying that. Yes, I've been there. It's way better than Marco Island. It's fine. No, I'm cool. I I don't know. Last time I was there, I didn't have a great experience.
Well, fucking this time you're going to be with me, your number one best friend, and maybe we could even convince more on number one and more on number two to come down there, and we'll have a good weekend.
Yeah, I did not have a bad time.
Okay.
But the person I usually deal with down there wasn't there. I think she was gone. It was, and it's a lot of shows. I'm getting sick and doing 5 shows.
If you don't mind, I'd like to pivot this conversation since we're talking about Naples.
Yeah.
I was in Naples this weekend.
Okay.
I was down there. That's a new one?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. That looks nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think he's made it more into a comedy club.
Will they still have shrimp? Because that's really I'm teetering on whether or not I go based on the seafood.
What I look at me and you both know that we're seafood fucking junkies. What
I could eat seafood like when they feed Shamu in between tricks. Just poured a bucket right in my mouth.
They closed the Red Lobster down here, so Captain. That's funny. Man,
Do we agree that Red Lobster is the worst restaurant in the history of restaurants?
I can't say that. I can't.
Listen, I eat a Cheddar Bay biscuit out of your asshole. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the regular Red Lobster, $52 for a fucking half-pound lobster that's overcooked. It's disgusting. But I would eat a Cheddar Bay biscuit out of Mush's asshole in a fucking second.
I don't even know. I've only been to a Red Lobster once in my life, and I don't remember it. Well, I know. No, I remember this. There was a deal on 3 shrimp. Like you get 3 different types of shrimp, and I think I did that. And I eat shrimp out of fucking Costco. You know what I mean? I don't care.
So the last time I went was they were doing all you can eat crab legs while I did mornings. So 3 times a week, me and Matt, the kid I used to work with, we would go get all you can eat crab legs. And we would they'd be like, okay, you guys done? And we're like, no, bring us more crab legs. And then the guy who came up with all you can eat crab legs got fired from Red Lobster. I'm pretty sure it was us who got him fired. We would pay that $26 and we'd just fucking spend 3 hours there just fucking up crab legs.
But you're a restaurant's worst nightmare.
Yeah. It's odd because for a fat guy, I'm not like Hooters wings, 10 wings and out. I don't waste my time. But when it comes to seafood, I will fuck up some seafood.
I tell you, I've not been a fan of Hooters. I hated Hooters. I did not like Hooters, but you got me back into Hooters. Not you did, but really your brother. Your brother saved Hooters for me.
Yeah.
With the switching it up to Daytona wings.
Yeah.
I didn't know what Daytona wings were. And then when he said, you got to get the Daytona wings, I'm like, oh, whatever. I got them. I will go to, dude, I at my fattest, which was, I think, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I was with Louie on the road by myself in a hotel and I ordered 50 wings. I ordered 50 Daytona wings to my hotel room, dude.
Yeah. I can't do 50.
Dude, I did around 25.
I can do about 12 max, but I'll save those bitches for later and then eat them for dinner too.
That's not them. No, not what are they grilled? What are they? Daytona grilled?
Yeah, they grill them.
Yeah, they grill them.
You sauce them and grill them, and then put them back on the grill or whatever.
Yeah, there's no bullshit on them. No, none of that other shit.
I'm a Hooters original. I like them the way they come.
I like a Hooters. I just don't know why they make these girls wear nylons. I'm not a fan of nylons. Nylons make me feel like your pussy stinks.
Mine does.
Your pussy stinks right now?
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I didn't take a shower this morning because I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But I got some Jim biscuit nuts going on right now. I could smell them. It smells delicious. They smell like fresh dough, but not what your nuts should smell like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fresh. Listen, there you go, right there, dude. Fresh dough nuts are gross.
Yeah. Well, it's gross when it's on your nuts, but if you walk in a bakery, you'd be like, that smells delicious. But then you're like, oh, that's Bobby's nuts. Then you're like, oh, that's gross.
Bay's nylons make me gag. Me too, dude. Fat JC, I'm with you. They
I
make
like the nylons
and gag.
I feel like it's an extra layer of protection that makes me want it more.
No, dude, it's the fabric. Have you ever put on your head pretending to be a bank robber?
Yeah.
Imagine you're a pussy. I mean, you're like, oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah, it kind of closes it in.
Yeah, it's gross. Have you ever seen a pussy with no underwear and just nylons?
Yeah.
It looks like a retarded bank robber.
Yeah, it's like smushed on.
Yeah, it's disgusting, dude. You never want to see that. I saw that one time. It is fucking gross. Yeah, it's the gross, dude.
It looks like mush. I wonder what the purpose of that is. Like
that's how Mush gets his wings at fucking Hooters.
I wonder why they make him do that.
I don't know. Google that, Mush. There's got to be a reason why they make all these hot chicks wear stupid nylons at Hooters. I don't get it, and they should. I would rather something else. If there's anything else, maybe leggings. I'd rather yoga pants. Hoodie yoga pants.
I mean, they're opaque, and that way you can't see through them. So, like, if their pussy kind of slips or they have weird shit on their legs,
No pussy
that's
slips
why.
at Hooters.
Oh, and in general, why they make people wear beige. In general.
Yeah.
And Hooters, so you don't see their weird legs, whatever.
Yeah, man. Because girls might have some stupid tattoo or a dumb mole or fucking knobby knees. Yeah, bruises from getting the strip club pole the night before. You know what I mean? There's a lot of reasons. So maybe that's it. I'm sure you can Google it and find out. But your friends, can't you call your buddy?
Yeah. I don't know. They don't give me straight answers. Like, I always go, why don't you guys give them health care? And they go, come on, have some wings.
Health care?
What
is it? To cover up the cellulite? Maybe. It might be.
Maybe.
I mean, it might be. But Hooters girls, I tell you what, they really know how to do it. They really the Hooters girls make you feel like they like you. Like they're
I've done it to a few Hooters girls.
Keep the pubes out of the wings.
That's true too.
You banged Hooters girls?
Oh yeah.
No, you do. You have to date these things. You got to make sure Hooters was open before you met
Hooters was open when I first moved here in 1989. So
yeah, dude, I fucked this chick at an acai place. Dude, acai was only fucking popular last 2 years.
No, I when I went to college, I made sweet love to Hooters waitresses before I met my wife.
Okay, there you go. Date that chick because it makes everybody uncomfortable.
No.
You know what I mean?
I've got nothing to talk about post marriage.
Dude, I finger fucked this chick at the Black Panther 2 movie. What? Dude, what?
Other than sending Lou pictures of my dick without asking, those are the only things I've done since I've been married.
You got to keep that lady going. You got to keep her motors going.
You know,
that's shiny.
I'm just generous. What do you want from me?
You got a big fucking shiny hog.
I saw a movie the other day where they were talking about sending dick pics or something, maybe online, and they were like, if you take it from the bottom, it looks bigger, but it comes out real shiny. And I was like, hey, I got a shiny dick too.
Yeah, you got a shiny dick. I think we both have shiny dicks.
I polish it.
What?
When I'm done in the shower, I like to give it a little buff, and then I whip it with a towel.
Well, you don't buff your dick. You can't buff your dick.
Oh, yeah. Like that.
What are you buffing it with? Why does it make that noise? Why does it make the noise that somebody's sucking it?
No, I make that noise for rhythm. I like the rhythm. And at the end, I go, and I whip it. Like an old school, like a little kid, and you toss him a nickel. I used to shine his shoes.
You toss.
I get a little dick buffer at my house.
You could get a shoe buffer and just put it on your cock.
Oh no, too rough. I'm a
it would be great if our wives touched our dicks enough to where they buffed it out.
How long have you been married?
15 years.
I'll be 20 years in March.
Yeah, crazy.
So 15 is the start of the decline. 20 is.
How long has Hooters been open? Can you please figure that out? Please do the math.
Hooters has been open since before I lived here. I moved here in 1989. I think it was 1988, 86 maybe. Somewhere
April 1st, 1983.
83.
The Spanish spits on your cock for you.
He would if I asked him to, for sure. And it wouldn't be gay. So I was in Naples this weekend, not at Off the Hook Comedy Club.
Yes.
I went to meet Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser from our favorite TV show, Yellowstone. I've never, no, I shouldn't say that. I have. I was going to say, I never stood next to a man that more women wanted to bang, but that's not true because I met Bon Jovi in the 90s and a couple other famous people. But
you've hung out with me.
I've hung out with you. That guy is a pussy magnet in pussy of all ages.
Right.
Women love him. And I put a picture on our Facebook and I sent it to Bert's wife. Like I addressed her because she loves him. I said, Leanne, look who I'm going to meet this weekend. And a bunch of women made dirty comments under the picture. And I like regular listeners. Oh, yeah, that's me and my dad with our cowboy hats on.
Where'd you get those hats?
My dad got them from a fat guy hat store in San Diego.
Right. Okay.
You want one?
No, I don't want one.
Come on, be in our posse.
I don't want to be. I would not. First of all,
be in the Fat Belly posse.
We can't be. I will, but you have to get your own hat. You can't. Every cowboy has their own hat. You can't have the same hat.
Do you have a hat? I think you have one.
Then we're just Chippendales or Fattendales or whatever, or chocolate Chippendales.
My brother sent me a picture of Brokeback Mountain. I think that was very nice.
Yeah, dude.
You had the funniest though. I sent a picture of me in the cowboy hat to Bobby, and I wrote "Rip Calta," and he wrote back more like, and a picture of fucking Fat John Popper from Blues Traveler playing the harmonica. That was offensive and fantastic.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Look at him; he really is gorgeous.
I mean, he glows, man. He glows.
Bobby, I gotta tell you, in all seriousness though, couldn't have been a fucking nicer guy. He was fantastic. But I mean, like, you meet those celebrities in that atmosphere, and they're like, "Hey, how you doing? Okay, cool, keep moving." He was like, I said, "Hey, I got my dad with me. He's hasn't been this excited since my sister was born." He's like, "Oh, what's his name? I'm gonna go say hi." And he went over and he talked to her. Like, he was fucking great. Such a nice guy.
Yeah. And now he was there, and who else?
It was him and his wife and kids, and nobody
What
else.
was this?
It was a Pappy Van Winkle, the drink, the bourbon, I think it is.
Pap has his own fucking drink?
Not Pap. No. Not, it's funny because there's Pappy Van Winkle and then there's Papa's Pilar, both enjoyed by Pap. Neither one fund his wallet whatsoever. But they have some sort of thing, and it was like a Christmas party in a hangar down in Naples, and it was like 200 people there. It was fucking great. They had a band, they had an open bar, and it was really a good time. And Cole Hauser couldn't have been nicer.
But it still doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So he was is his party. Does he live in Florida?
So he does live in Florida.
Where?
He lives in North Florida, like in the Panhandle. And he so they do this party, and then rich people could get in there. Like, people get invited, VIPs and all that, and then rich people can go in there because they want them to buy auction stuff, and that stuff goes towards charity. And I would say that the party costs, probably including flying the band and everything in there, probably less than $50,000 to do.
Right.
And just in 15 minutes of live auction, they made almost $300,000. So, and that was in addition to the silent auction stuff, and they probably made $500,000 that night. And he probably gets an appearance fee, but then they donate the charity stuff to like a wounded soldiers charity. So they had stuff to bid on there. Next year, in August of next year, you can go spend 3 days in Montana with Cole Hauser and go fly fishing and horseback riding, all this shit. And the minute it went on sale, I bid $25,000 on it. I was like, me and my number one best friend, we're going to this. And then in like 5 seconds, it was up to $60,000. And I went, well, we're not going. Our time is over.
Really?
Yeah. It was a lot of fucking rich people there. So they were jacking the price on everything up.
And fly fishing's fly fishing is a rich man's sport.
I don't want to go fly fishing. I want to stand waist high in the water with Rip and talk about what it's like to fucking be close to Beth's privates.
Dude, let me ask you a question. Did you mention me to him?
No. It didn't come up.
What?
I mean, I didn't have a way to crowbar it in.
All right, you be Rip, I'll be you. Ready? Hey, how you doing, Rip?
Hey, how you doing?
Dude, me and my friend love you. We talk about you all the time. We argue who.
Next.
Robert Kelly. He's a comedian from Boston. You're from Boston originally, right?
I grew up in New York.
No, you're from Boston originally, right?
Right. Yeah.
Big character. You're in Boston. Yeah.
I know him. Is that what's his name? Dane Cook?
No, that's not you, motherfucker. All right.
No. I got it. Not as tall. Gary Goldman?
No, not him. No, he's Christian Catholic. Yeah.
Dennis Leary. Yeah. So
no, not him. No, he's a little shorter. Little.
Brad Williams.
No, Brad, not that short. Not that short. Nope.
Taller than Brad Williams, shorter than Gary Goldman.
No, he's shorter than Gary, taller than Brad Williams.
Little chubby?
Little chubby, yeah.
Kevin Meaney.
Nope. I don't care.
That's not right.
I don't care.
Love that guy.
Are fat.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Didn't come up. Didn't really come up. I would if I had a chance, I would have.
I mean, you totally could. You totally could.
I was too busy trying to get it.
What if he said, I love that dude? I love him.
I mean, what are the chances?
And he said, dude, you got to give him my number.
What if he would have been like, Killbox?
You know I met him, right?
No.
I met Dublin's back in Dublin's heyday. Dane's the king. You know, would never go up last. Always would go up second to last. Have Alonzo Bowden would have to close after Dane. That's why Alonzo's such a solid comic today.
That's why he's so salty.
So in the back, who Alonzo?
Yeah.
So we're in the back, and there's a back little door with a staircase that we go hang, and you can smoke, and I'm back there with him and this other actor who was big at the time. God damn it! I wish I knew his name.
Matt
He was
Damon.
big. No, not Matt. He's been big forever.
Oh.
He was back there with him, and he was drunk, but he was kind of fucking mean and ornery.
Like
He was
Rip.
not. He was like this fucking guy, like talking about Dane. Like I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. What is this?
I hear that a lot.
What is this? Fucking screaming and yelling. What the fuck is he saying? I don't get it.
Essence.
And I'm sitting there like I'm excited to be around this dude because I love his acting. And I'm
Really
just
though?
like,
What did
whoa.
you love at that point? I mean, he was in good movies, but he was always like the third guy. So, like, I actually said to him when I said, "I go, hey, I'm a radio guy. I haven't talked to you since Paparazzi," and all he heard was Paparazzi. He goes, "You like that one, huh?" And I went, "No." He started laughing.
Well, listen, that was right when they decided to make him big. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right when they were like, all right, listen, we're going to make it. He's going to be a star. But I liked his acting because I remember in what the fuck is the movie? The big one he was in.
He was in Days and Confused. He was in the the Breakup.
He was in School Ties. He was also in Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
So I liked him in Good Will Hunting.
Him and Casey Affleck are so underrated in that movie.
I thought they were great, and I thought he was great. And then he's been great in all that shit, and I could see potential in him. You know what I mean? As a great actor.
When they're in the car and Casey Affleck says, "Why we got to fight now? We can fight this guy anytime. Now we got sandwiches." It's the funniest fucking thing ever.
What the fuck? Say that again. Bush, can you pull it up? I gotta hear that line.
We could have fought these guys anytime. We've been with them all day. Now we got sandwiches. Why are we gonna fight? And he turned around and he goes, "You don't fucking get out of this car. I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. They come back and beat the shit out of you."
It's such a great line, dude.
And,
he was
also Ben Affleck does not get the credit he deserves for that movie because Matt Damon does. But
Right.
Ben Affleck is great in that movie.
He's fantastic in that, and that movie really pushed him. His comedic shit really got him in roles of to be funny too. But what's his name? Cole was also in Chronicles of Riddick. Was a great movie.
Yeah,
he was awesome in just a badass movie, and he was the co-lead in Schindler's List.
What? I don't remember that one.
He played the main Jew guy.
No.
Yeah, he was thinner. He lost like 70 pounds.
I don't think so. I think he was a voice actor in Frozen. That was it.
I'd love to be a voice actor. Money, 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 money.
Let's do it right now. Let's give us Mush. Give us characters, and we'll do it right now.
Sorry, I'm pulling up that picture. Boba Fett and the main character from Bronx Tale.
I'll be Boba Fett.
Okay, I'll be C.
You cannot go down that street, Colagino.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker. I can go down any street I want. What'd you call me? Colagino?
You are fat.
Why do you have XO and a heart on your fucking hand?
I had a tattoo.
Oh.
But it's faded.
Oh.
This is my jerk off hand, so.
Is that your forehand? I can make these jokes because I am fat for life, fat for life, fat for life, fat
You
for life.
are fat.
For life.
Can we talk about our upcoming trip?
What the fuck are you talking about?
My number one best friend and I
Yes.
are going to be together in Los Angeles soon. I can't tell you which one is my number one best friend, but I will be in Los Angeles with both Bobby Kelly and Burt Kreischer.
What? How fuck you clout chasing fucking timer? Are you already going down that fucking road, you motherfucker?
I know it's gonna come up, Bob. I know it's gonna come up. I know while we're
And
there.
it comes up, and you know who it is, dude. First of all,
I will know after that weekend for sure.
listen. All right, we're staying at the same hotel. Did you get my hotel thing? My text?
Yes, but nobody asked me anything about the hotel. I can't see why they would put us in different hotels.
Okay, great, but they might. But
I'm
did you get
staying
your
at
flights yet? I didn't even get my flight yet.
Yeah, I got my flights.
I didn't get shit.
Well, clearly I am the better friend. I'm staying at the Mondrian Hotel, and I am
The
leaving.
Mondrian.
Yeah, like a fancier hotel. The
Dude,
one you picked wasn't that great.
Listen, dude. First of all, I could care less. I'd rather be closer than better. I'd rather be right down the street than fucking 10 miles away. I am not a hotel snob. Keith Robinson is a hotel snob.
I am also a little bit of a hotel snob.
Okay, I'm not. I just need a king bed and a flat TV. That's all I need.
Well, we're sharing a room, so it doesn't matter what hotel it is.
Dude, it doesn't bother me.
I was gonna say you wouldn't share a room with me. I like that. I share a room with Pete when we go on the road because I like to fucking have a buddy.
No, I do not. I do not like it, but I would do it.
You wouldn't get two queen size beds so we could watch movies together and be like, "Hey, did you see this video? Did you see this video?" And we could talk until we fall asleep.
I would never choose to stay in a room with somebody that needs the temperature at fucking hanging meat temperature.
That's true. I better bring my own fan though.
Yeah, it's like I feel like there's a demon in the room when I go into your room because you can see your breath.
For sure.
Yeah, Satan is there. It's terrible. I would never voluntarily be like, "Hey, me and Mike can split a room." No.
All right. For those reasons, I'm out.
That's fine. I would have a connecting door, but I would never stay in your room. You keep it too high. You keep it at 63 or some shit. It's terrible.
Yeah, I would. But that's fine. I understand. Like I shared a room with my dad this weekend, and I felt like that was much better than if we had separate rooms. Because at the end of the night, you go to, all right, well, I'll see you tomorrow, and then you go in the room and you just sit there and watch TV by yourself. And this time we got to sit there and watch TV and talk. It's much better.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, Keith is such a hotel snob. He did Aruba and the Marriott, which is the Stellaris Marriott or something like that. I think so. Anyways, it's a fancy Marriott. It's a really nice Marriott in Aruba on the end of the beach.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the next door to the Ritz and put himself up and lost money on the gig, spending it on the fucking hotel.
I mean, there's something about being in a nice hotel on vacation if you're on vacation, but if you're working, it doesn't really matter. I'll stay at a Comfort Inn if I'm working.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have my flights just because I needed to go on specific time. I wanted to leave early, and we're done. I'm booked.
Yeah, I'm getting there a day early because
When are you getting there?
I have to get there early. I have to get there Thursday.
Well, that's 2 days early.
Oh, is it?
Why are you going early?
Mush, I don't know what those things are. You bring them up too quick, and
you guys have moved on. I'm sorry.
No, and if you could tell me how to do that, Fat JC, I'll kiss you on the mouth because I keep Googling. Like, you ever see those ACs that are motion detected? So if you lay still for a couple of minutes while you're sleeping, it shuts off until you wake up in a fucking sweat. I keep trying to figure out a hack for that.
There's a hack for that.
What?
I'm
gonna bring a cat toy.
Yeah, bring Spanish and fucking make him move every couple of minutes.
So wait, why are you going out there on Thursday? I feel like you're doing other stuff without me.
I have to. My writing partner for Comedy Camp is meeting the new producer.
Shouldn't I be at those meetings?
No. Why would you be? What are you being at those meetings for? What are you talking about?
We're partners now.
You're not fucking. You're not a partner with Comedy Camp.
In life, you and I.
In life,
we're heterosexual life mates. I should be there for input and decision-making reasons.
And then I'm doing a podcast.
What podcast? Fine, I'm gonna do a podcast too while I'm out there.
Why are you singing your sentences today? What? Why is your voice so high today?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was making podcast appointments. What did you say? What podcast are you doing?
I'm doing Santino's. And I think I'm gonna try to do Whitney's.
Ooh, can I just tell you?
I don't know how to get in touch with her though. I gotta talk to somebody.
I would lick Whitney
Oh, ask
Cummings'
Giannis about
butthole.
Whitney.
What?
Ask Giannis about Whitney.
Okay.
They're
Giannis
good
paying
friends.
Whitney?
No, they're just friends. He does her podcast a lot.
Yeah, I like Whitney. She's cool.
I think
love
she's sexy as fuck.
I love that she went to Skankfest this year and just went up and went on Skanks and they did some weird shit and she's all, you know what I mean, pretty funny.
I got a video that she did. She showed up at Bird's house when she lifted her shirt up at the door.
Really?
And I paused it and I jerked off to it once.
You can see her tits?
I'll send
No
it to
way.
you.
Send it to me
It
right
was
now.
like a quick flash. I gotta go find it. It was a long time ago.
Don't admit to doing that on. It's a joke. We're not doing that for real
Why?
because this is going out to people.
I'm sure people just. One time, my wife said, "My wife goes." I go, "Hey, what were you doing?" She goes, "I was watching." I go, "Well, I was in my office. I had to rub one out before I left." And she goes, "I just assume every time you're in your office, you're rubbing one out." I was like, "Thank you."
I can't rub one out here. It's too cold. My jizz would freeze. Become a
Wouldn't it be great if you shot little cloudy ice cubes everywhere?
Yeah, I looked over and Doodles was just licking them.
Oh, that's gross.
Yo.
Bobby, can you do me a favor, real quick?
Lick your lips.
Can you take your sunglasses, or your glasses off, your really cool glasses off,
Yeah, whatever.
and make kind of like an angry face, like you're a but you're like cool angry.
That's like you smelled a fart.
Yeah, close.
You're
Django.
better looking Boba Fett now.
That's pretty funny.
Boba Fett sucked, by the way.
That wasn't great.
Boba Fett sucked.
The new one sucked too.
Everybody says it's great. I don't know. I felt I got bored right away.
I didn't watch it.
Well, you know, if the nerds aren't watching it, it's not good.
I don't like that guy,
metal
that
lips like
actor. That actor is, he bugs me with this. What are you? I mean, really? Really?
It's a space Spaniard. That's so
Yeah,
dumb.
there's a space spick up in I'm sorry, Mush.
Edit that much.
That's pretty funny, right?
This is how I used to feel about Johnny Damon. I didn't understand if he was a Hispanic or a fucking Indian or an Eskimo.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on with him.
Yeah, caveman. We don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
Johnny Damon was,
Yeah,
but
Johnny Damon's an Eskimo.
I don't understand this guy either. I just look. I'll tell you what. You know what? I had a thought last night. You ever have one of those thoughts where you think it's like, wow, this is an amazing thought, but it's really just you being dumb.
Yeah, a lot.
I had one.
Usually I then transfer them to tweets, and I only get 6 likes in 3 days, and I go, I thought that was so much better than it was.
I don't understand. Language is so nuts.
What do you mean?
Like I was watching this thing on language, how even back before BC, Egyptian and Roman languages sounded different, as Italian does now, like just how did they come up with, sono spiricente or scusi? How does that mean? Excuse me. I don't understand. And then how do we take it and make it excuse me?
Because I'll explain it to you. Because
Okay, yeah, please.
the Latin is usually the root of all those languages, and then you would have, let's see, Italian that would be a little bit different than Spanish because it changed as the civilization is divided, and then Americans heard it and we were like, "Scusi, excuse me," and then we just took what we thought we heard and made it our own language.
I don't know. It's still, I don't know. How did you pick up? Okay. How did
It's
you?
all rooted in Latin.
All right. So you saw a cup, like to drink, and they were like, "What is this cup?" I don't understand.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I don't know.
weird.
It is
Isn't it?
weird.
It's like language to me. The fact that there's so many different German, Swedish, Spanish, Italian. Just there's so many different languages. I don't.
French, and then different Chineses and Japanese. Yeah, it's fucking impossible. How about Chinese or Japanese writing? Who the fuck know how to all those little things? One little twitch is a different letter than what you think it is.
There's the English guy fucking declaiming everything again. Fucking goddamn fucking. Use it English. No shit. We get it. It's named after your stupid country.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
And that's nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism.
Listen, dude. It's just weird to me. Language is fascinating, and the fact that kids can just learn it, and I feel bad that I didn't force Max into Spanish.
Right? Like they learn it so well at a young age. I feel like I wish we would have taught our kids a different language at the same time too, because that's when they learn it the easiest.
Yeah,
I took Spanish in high school, and I can speak it a little bit. I understand it a lot better, but I can get by asking a question, or does Spanish say preguntas?
Dude, you can't speak Spanish.
Sí.
That's no.
Yo hablo español. Un poquito.
Muy poquito.
Un poquito.
Un poquito.
¿Tú es feo? ¿Y gordo?
Duele bacalao.
No. No. I said you were fat and ugly, but I didn't mean it. I was just, those are words that I know.
I said you smelled like fish.
Fish. I know. I know.
Yeah, it's just weird. Fucking people who speak, and Americans, we suck. We speak English. That's it. And you go to other countries, they speak English is their second or third language.
But because if you speak Italian and you speak it fluently, and you hear Spanish, you realize our languages are very similar. So you can kind of learn both. And then if you're somebody, but like in the United States, the only place for us to travel easily is Canada, and Canada speaks mostly English too. So we don't have any real reason to learn anything else. In Europe, an hour each way, they're heading into another country. So they kind of got to learn the languages around them. So it's not really like as lazy as it sounds. We just had no reason for it.
Yeah, well, we got one now.
See?
We got one now because I tell you what, it's fucking America is not. It's crazy.
What would you learn? What do you think would be more important to know? Chinese or Russian? That's what I was going to ask you. You should know Spanish. See?
What the fuck is that?
Spanish is the most widely spoken language in the world, so yes, you should know.
Our future overlords. Yeah, man. I mean, if you can speak Mandarin, you're gonna fucking be able to do a lot of things in the future. Yeah. But Spanish, definitely, we should know Spanish. When you go to an ATM and it says, I love Jay Moore's old joke about that. I went to get money out and asked me if I wanted what English or Spanish. I don't know. Yeah, no, give me Spanish. Give me 10 million pesos. That's what I want. I'm trying to buy a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
How about the he said, how about the language the money's printed on? Fuck this. You know? He said Latin.
I have my safe. I have pounds, dollars.
Oh, you got pounds.
Francs. I'm like Jason Bourne. I have so much different currency from different countries. I say so much, probably like $8 in each fucking country.
Yeah, I don't like our money.
I do like our money because I'm used to seeing it. Other money is comical to me. It's like when you give me £100, I don't mind spending it because it's like fake. It's like Monopoly money to me. I'll be like, here you go, is one green one, one red one, and I don't give a shit.
But they're making money. It's so funny that we're transitioning out of money and just. You go anywhere. When I toured with Louis in Europe, I barely used money, like their currency. I just used my phone. I walked up, I scanned shit, and I got it. And it did all the work for me. And it's crazy that you don't have to have cash. You don't have to go to an ATM anymore, really.
You know what's really fucked up is my mother, when we were kids, she used to write checks for money she didn't have. So right. if she would write a check on a Thursday after 5 o'clock, knowing that you got paid on Friday and they wouldn't cash it before Friday.
Right.
And now you can't really do that anymore because they just take it immediately out of your fucking bank. So yeah, it's pretty cool that we have some money in there and we could do that. But if you're somebody that's living paycheck to paycheck, that's a motherfucker.
I don't know how you do it, man, because everybody's in debt now. Even
Yeah.
if you could, even if you're not in debt, you're in debt. You're paying something on a card because they don't, dude. A lot of places don't take cash.
I'm contemplating. I have an American Express Platinum card, and I'm contemplating cutting it up because they sent out a notice the other day that said that they don't even do the entry into the airport lounges anymore.
No,
You could do it, but now it costs $30 or $40 to go in there.
wait a minute. The Delta Lounge?
Yeah, unless you're flying business class,
No.
like international business class. Other than that, you have to pay $30 to go in.
No,
per person in your family.
no,
Right? It's like it's not
No.
even worth having. That was the number one travel benefit.
no.
They used to have
No.
companion travel, where if I bought an overseas ticket, I'd get another one for free. They don't do that anymore.
Dawn,
Uh-huh.
is our Amex doesn't allow me into the Delta Lounge anymore?
I don't know why. What is this? What?
Mike Calta, the 9-3 black belt kung fu lion champion,
I'm gonna
just
read
told
it.
me that the Platinum Amex doesn't allow me entry into the Delta Lounge anymore.
I'll have to check that out. I don't know.
Will you
Starting
check?
January.
Will you check that out, please? Will you call them and ask them, please?
Yes, I'll find out.
And then call me back live on air. We're on the Calta and Kelly podcast.
Like I have to do it right now.
I mean, what are you doing? Sit-ups? What are you doing? What do you got going on? Who's in there with you?
I'm eating my breakfast.
All right, well, eat your breakfast and nonchalantly call them if you can. All right, bye.
I'm gonna Google it.
Hey, don't fucking take away tasks I give her, okay?
I'm sorry. I thought you'd really want to know.
I do. But Googling, you can't Google it.
Yeah, you can. I also think that, so I have the Platinum American Express, but I also have a Platinum Delta American Express, and I think that one still works.
What do you mean you gotta get a what?
I have a Platinum Delta American Express. So whenever I spend miles on Delta or anything else, I get like double the Delta miles, like one of those cards.
Yeah,
But it's a business card.
it's business.
Okay, here.
What?
The Platinum card from American Express charges a $695 annual fee.
Yep.
The exact same price you'd pay for an annual membership at the Sky Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
By opening this card instead, you'll get the same Delta Sky Lounge privileges plus access. Now that's how it normally is. But I got to see what the changes are.
That's it.
No, that change. I'm telling you, I got a text from American Express said, "Hey, just letting you know."
Why do they text you and they don't text me?
I don't know, man.
I've been a member longer than you.
I'm gonna find this. Delta Sky Club changes make the Amex Platinum and Delta. Hold on, here we go. February 2023. You got it?
Yes. If you've got a Delta Sky Miles Reserve American Express card or the Platinum card, your lounge access is safe. This is from 5 days ago.
Thank you, Mush. Thank you, Mush. This is why you don't fucking trust Calta, because he'll get a glimpse of something and then he reads half of it and then he's off on the back on his phone trying to get a Pokemon fucking Chickapee fucking monster. And then he spreads misinformation to everybody and then you make everybody upset. You give me anxiety that I don't fucking need on a Monday because you didn't fully read the fucking text you got, which I guarantee wasn't a text. I guarantee it was some email that popped up on your phone, came down, blah, 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 and you read it and then fucking formed a thought and stuck it out into the world. Craziness.
Okay, I will say I might have jumped the gun, and it probably was an email. I called everything a text, and it says, I'll read this for you. These are the cards that can still get you Sky Club access. Delta Sky Miles Reserve American Express card, Delta Sky Miles Reserve Business American Express card, the Platinum card from American Express.
Thank you.
The Business Platinum and the Centurion. So I apologize.
Thank you.
I spoke out of fear, not out of, I wasn't trying to lie to you. I got the wrong information.
You did not get the wrong information. You processed information wrong. There's a big difference between getting the right. See, this is what you do. You fucking you take something and you mix it up, and then you put it up there, and then you give it to me, and then I gotta fucking deal with it.
I'm like a bartender of information.
What does it say? Read it.
Taking up to 2 guests has a fee starting in February, and yes, I recall that too.
I don't
you,
give a fuck
Fat
about
Jason.
that. I go by myself. I don't fucking take anybody. I don't take.
I apologize for causing worry where it didn't belong.
All right. Well, can we talk about something real quick?
Sure, Bob.
Yeah. When
Sure.
this is. So I was in Laugh Boston this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm doing a show. I've never had more fucking just not. I mean, that woman who got too drunk, sat in the front, and just wouldn't. I literally said to her at one point, "Shut the fuck up. Why don't you?" I go, "You can." I go, "You can't shut the fuck up." She went, "I can't. I'm sorry."
She gave in. I don't know.
She literally went, "I can't," with a bourbon in her hand. "I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I know this is. I can't shut the fuck up. I was broken. Like, how do you argue with that? How do you argue with somebody that knows they're a piece of shit, like that knows what their problem is?
Yeah.
Right. It was so bad, man. And then over to the left, these two girls, these dudes, whatever, these young bucks, young nerds brought their girls to the show. And I am not for young woke girls. I'm just not. You're not going to like my comedy.
How do you know they were woke?
Because
braids.
No, the look, the way they dress, their attitude. When I confronted them or talked to them, just very elitist. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
Like when you said the N word, they winced.
I probably, you know who doesn't wince at that joke? Black people. They fucking laugh every time. Who winces when I go? It's the N word for fat people. It's always white girls. It's always not white girls. I'm not gonna say that anymore. I'm gonna say young college shit dick girls. I mean, college is just ruining people. I mean, it's making our youth weak, just weak-minded people with no tolerance for anything. I mean, comedy, they're trying to kill sense of humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's not funny. No, it is funny. If you break it down, you heard a trigger word and just said, you never say that. But it's like, no, I'm actually comparing what this, the meanness to fat people to other people like Spanish or Chinese or women or gays. When you call a fat guy morbidly obese, that hurts too. But you don't give a fuck about that. Those bitches will call a fat guy fat in 2 seconds. All those woke bitches, all those young woke bitches will look at a guy and go, "Oh my God, look at fat." They have no problem with that. No problem.
They don't care about how our fathers treated us or any of that stuff.
No, they don't give a fuck about fat people whatsoever. Not whatsoever. And a lot of them are fat, by the way. But dude, it was so fucked up. Almost to the point of like, I'm done. This is what it is. And I went from Cleveland, which was amazing, the comedy connection in Rhode Island, which was, I mean, epic. 4 sold out fucking shows. I mean, Mush, how great was that?
Oh, comedy connection was so amazing.
But then Saturday night at the Laugh Boston was off the charts. Sold out shows, off the fucking charts. Huge club too, massive club. And they fixed everything. Like, I talked to the lady there or the dude, and they wound up fixing everything, but then the lights weren't on. Like the first show Saturday, I go, "Hey, do you guys have lights for the stage?" And he went, oh yeah, you want? Yeah, I'd like them on. And then the second show, like 20 minutes left in my set, all the lights on stage came on, and it was like, oh my God. He goes, "Yeah, we found another." I was like, "Okay, thanks."
Turns out we've been not putting lights on the stage for the last year. Thank you, Bob.
And then I guess the guy said to the other comic, "Yeah, there was, some comics like it dim like that. They don't want all the lights on."
Do you know I went to see a band called what's that? 7 Mary 3. Remember them? Cumbersome.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go see them at a club. I actually drove to a fucking club to see them because I really liked them.
Yeah,
and they wouldn't turn the lights on. And I said to the sound guy, I go, hey, we can't see the fucking stage. And he goes, yeah, they don't want the lights on. I go, well, I just fucking paid to get in here. I can't see shit. You turn the lights on. The band's like, hey, can you kill the lights? I'm like, well, it's like the power went out and we're trying to watch. I was like, what the fuck kind of? He's like, nobody wants to watch this old man band rock out. I'm like, I just paid $15 to get in here. Turn the fucking lights on. It was crazy.
Crazy. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I mean, crowds are great. Crowds are awesome. My whole family came Thursday night though.
Really?
The Irish side. Yeah, 30 of them, and that's not even all of them.
Your sister come?
Not my sister did come.
Not the hot one.
I don't.
You were gonna say not the hot one. I saw your face. You were gonna say it.
The one the older one came. Lisa,
I like her too.
Yeah, but you like Kara.
Kara and I like each other.
She doesn't. I don't know what you're saying. She has a boyfriend.
Yeah, I have a wife.
If you guys ever hooked up, I would fucking.
Why wouldn't that make you happy?
Hang on, Paul.
Like Kara?
Hang on, Paul. Paul, hang on, Paul. You're live on the Calta and Kelly show right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, every time we talk, you're on a show.
Well, you call on Mondays at this time. What do you want me to do? I mean,
He wants to get on the show. He knows how to get on the show. He fucking calls during the show.
What's going on, Mike?
How are you, buddy?
Good. How are you, man?
Paul, do you have a sister?
Yes.
How old?
32.
Okay. So if I met her at random chance one day, like I came to see your show and I ran into her and I hit it off and I'm like, Paul, I think I like your sister. We're going to date. Would you care?
Paul, let me add a little caveat before you answer that. He's married with 2 kids and lives in another state. Let's throw that in.
But I might like her more.
And your sister has a boyfriend right now that she's living with your mom in the same house. Go ahead. Now, answer that.
Do I know he has another family?
Yes.
But I'm thinking about leaving that one.
No, he's not.
I mean, if you're thinking, if it's on the rocks, and I mean,
on the rocks.
But what I'm saying is overall,
question.
Overall, me as your brother-in-law wouldn't be so bad, right?
No, I think you'd actually be a fun brother-in-law.
That's not the question, Paul.
See?
The question
Thank you,
is,
Paul.
would you be uncomfortable with your friend hitting on your sister and then calling your other sister, the older sister, ugly?
I never insulted the older sister.
He refers to my younger sister as the hot one.
Right. I never said the other one was ugly.
What's the other one then?
The other
It could mean that the one that he said was the hot one was just his type. That he didn't mean any disrespect.
Thank you. I don't really know what the other one looks like.
I mean, the fucking, you guinneas stick together, huh? I mean, this guy, Jesus, this is like fucking I'm not the FBI, Paul. Okay. I'm not you're not on indictment. I'm not trying to get you on something.
Senator, I have things
but
to
I've
say.
seen the kind of guy Mike is. I've seen the kind of guy Mike is. I see how he represents the people that are close to him on his social media. I see what he does with his family.
Oh my God.
If the kid's family's on the rocks, and things are going bad and he's just like, hey man, you know what?
God.
Like I want to be what?
Oh my fucking
I'd like to meet your sister now, to be honest with you.
Oh my God. I mean, what the fuck's going on, Paul? What's happening?
What do you mean?
What you're like Frank Penn, what's that guy from the
Frankie
Godfather?
Pantangeli, Frankie Five Angels.
Yeah, he's like, did they fly your brother in from Italy? Is he in the fucking? What the fuck? What's going on?
No, you could actually look at it as a compliment. You could look at it as like, look, dude, I'll be honest with you. My wife's driving me nuts. I'm not happy anymore. I met your sister, dude. She was awesome as hell. Do you mind if I take her to dinner? I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world.
But that's not what he did. That's not what he did.
I didn't do anything.
What he says, he met my sister. All right.
To hit it off.
They did not. I don't know what the fuck hitting it off means.
You call her right now and see if she doesn't throw a couple of flirts at me.
See, you understand you see the disrespect, Paul?
Well,
you hear it?
I didn't say see if she pulls her tits out. I said see if she.
That's a flirt. That's where my mind goes when you say see if she doesn't throw a couple.
That's on you. That's on you.
Oh my God, Paul. I'm sorry, Paul.
You got mental problems.
All right, what's up, buddy? How are you?
No, good. How are you?
I'm good. You know what I did this weekend?
What's that?
Me coming back from Boston, we went up to near you somewhere. I don't know where it was. And we cut down our own. We went to a tree farm and cut down our own tree. Picked your tree, cut it, and brought it home.
Way to go, Griswold.
Yeah, we did that. We did that once, and I'm never doing it. It's completely overrated. I mean, it's fun once, but it's just like,
what?
What?
Why?
No, it's because it's a scam. It's almost a scam. It's a scam. They have a field. Half the trees are shitty. The other half are small. And then the people that see the one or two good trees are all hovering around it, and it's who's going to get it. And then you got to drive 45 minutes home. It's like, look, dude, I just go to the same place 5 minutes from my house. They have great trees. I get it. And I'm going to tell you what else I'm going to do. You guys ready for this one? You're probably not going to like it, but I'm going to tell you. I'm going to do it as when my kids get older. I'm going fake forever after this. After my kids get out, I'm going fake.
Dude, that is,
no,
Jesus is offended.
No. Jesus knew what I did for years. And when my kids are out of the house, dude, they make fake ones.
Did you just
confess
confess to crimes? I don't understand. What did you do for years?
Can I just tell you that I have a fake one here in the studio? And then the other day I had two Mexicans come and set up one in my front living room, one in my back living room. I didn't have to carry anything. They put it in the stands and they brushed up the needles. And I just gave them $20. I was like, thanks, Ocho Cinco. Appreciate
it. Dude, you can't. Verzi.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike Calta can get a fake tree because he lives in fake land.
I have two real trees, by the way. I have two real trees.
I'm saying you could have a fake one because you live in fake Florida.
Yeah, I can't go cut one down because I'm going to get a fucking palm tree in my house.
You live in fake Florida. You can get one. You're not supposed to be on the land you're at. Alligators are supposed to be there and lizards.
Right.
And fucking Seahawks, whatever the fuck you have down there.
Seattle.
All right. Yeah, you don't have a basement. If you don't have a basement, your house isn't real. You understand? It's just a fact.
That doesn't seem to make any sense whatsoever.
In fact, if you don't have a basement, there's no foundation, which means it's not real.
Will the bank take that as a reason to not pay my mortgage?
Listen, maybe you should find out. I'm sure there's a loophole somewhere. It's not a real house. Okay. There's no bait. They literally put sand down, patted it down, and built you a fucking mansion on top of it. You hucked a king size bed and 75 fucking signed guitars from rock bands up on a wall, and it's a house. All right, I understand. So you can have a fake tree. You can have a fake tree. You have fake foyers, fake molding. Everything in that thing is fake. Okay, but Verzi lives in a house on a street that's real, that has history in this country.
Oh Christ.
So you have to get a real tree, Verzi. That's against the rules.
But here's the thing. I understand all that. But if I've cut down the tree and I've did that whole thing that you did, if I've gotten real trees year in and year out, what happens later when I just get, not older, but let's say 10, 15 years from now, my kids, are out doing their own thing. Do I still got to go and do the whole real tree thing then?
No, that's when you move to Florida and get a fake tree.
So you got to be in Florida to get the fake tree.
Yeah, you can be in Florida.
Not real here.
Or LA, everything's fake too. You can fucking get whatever you want there. Florida and LA, you can get fake anything, fake whatever.
LA doesn't deserve Christmas.
Yeah, LA doesn't. They're absolutely right. They and if they have a tree, it has to be white, so we know it's fake.
Like when Henry Hill put that fucking tree in his house.
Yeah,
that blue tree with the silver balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen, I got the most expensive tree they had.
It's you're right though. LA should not be able to celebrate Christmas.
They're ungodly.
Yeah, and nobody's from there. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like tradition of family stuff. It's you and a bunch of other failed actors meeting at fucking two lesbians' house.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean a bunch of other failed actors? As if I failed at acting? What does that even mean?
Not you.
Not
then
you.
Somebody breaks out fucking candy cane and cocaine, and you play guess how much fentanyl's in here.
Yeah, and somebody's on a drum in the backyard, and you got to go out and pretend you're into it, and some fucking dumb dog comes up. Ugh. Fucking
Yeah, well,
somebody-
they go like, yeah. They say, you know, like an LA night is, dude, so and so's doing like a concert from his garage. We're gonna go and sit in his driveway.
Mhm.
Ugh.
yeah.
By the way, Bobby and I are going to LA together soon.
Nice.
Hopefully
Where
we can do some fun stuff over there, Bob. Will you go to the Funko Pop store with me?
All right, your camera turned off.
Your camera shut off. That's funny.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me? Yes, you. Yes, you. Yeah, we'll just put this one in. There you go.
Mike, I'm coming to Tampa, and I'm coming to Tampa when it gets warmer, so we got to hang.
You gotta.
I got him.
What was that?
This is nuts. It's just
Was that
everything's gone.
Wait, was that a dog?
We've been doing this podcast for fucking 10 years, and he just his camera went out. Oh, he's back.
Bobby, you got to send me that Dunkin' Donuts clip, so I can put it on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I got it. I'm sending it to. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you today.
Yeah, it's crushing, by the way.
Anyways, all right. Well, Verzi, you want me to call you back in a few minutes?
Yeah. Call me back when you're done. You know, and great to talk to you guys. Mike, have a great holiday season. You too, Mike Suarez. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Hey,
All
tell
right,
your
buddy.
sister I said hi, Paul.
Let's not get crazy.
I mean, I told you it's offensive. It's
Yeah, I mean,
offensive.
You go a little over the line.
He looks like a crazy.
It's like when if your friend goes, "How's your mother?" It's like, "What are you talking about?"
No, I don't do that to your mom.
How do you talk about my mother?
That's disrespectful.
How's your mother doing? What the fuck do you care how my mother's doing? Mind your business. That's
Well,
my
it's
question.
The inflection in which they say it. Hey, Bobby, how's your mother doing? That's bad. Hey, Bobby, how's your mom? That's nice. There's a difference.
Dude, I got an Italian friend. I don't want to mention his name. You guys know him, but I don't want to mention his name in case he doesn't, you know. But dude, he told me something where they were at a dinner, and there was like, you know, wives and husbands, and one of the husbands, they had like all the meatballs and the sausage and everything out, and one of the husbands said to one of the wives, another wife, not his wife, "Oh, you know, do you want more sausage?" And put the plate like out to give the actual sausage. And dude, the husband of the wife, like there was like a big altercation. Like, what are you asking? What are you asking her? She wants more sausage for? He's like, no, I meant the food. And it was like a really big thing, you know, because he said, no, I knew what you meant. Italians are nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, he knew. He was right. That was Sebastian, wasn't it?
But no.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's hilarious. The other Italian comedian was like five.
One time I was at Mike's house and we had Italian food. We put on a plate 2 meatballs with a sausage, and then he gave it to my wife. He's like, "Is this what you want?"
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And she ate it.
Wow.
No, she didn't. You fucking cunt. Talk about.
I would never do that to your wife.
Amanda
You
came
make him
over and
think-
sucked on it.
All right, guys. You guys have a good one, man.
I'll talk to you later.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
All right, goodbye.
It bothers me that you think that I would be disrespectful to your family.
I don't. I think you'll be you just disrespect. You know,
I just don't understand.
This is what bothers me is that I think you're sincere about it. That's what fucking plagues me.
Right, but what bothers me is that
You would cheat on your wife with my sister.
no, I wouldn't cheat on my wife. But if I did, wouldn't you? No, I wouldn't. Your sister wouldn't be my cheating person. Your sister would be like, "Hey, things aren't working out with me and my wife. I think we're gonna get separated. Hey, would you mind if I took your sister out?"
I don't want your fucking Goomba customs sneaking into my Irish side of my
See,
family.
but do you see that's mean?
Yeah.
If you came to me and was like, "Well, you know, I'm still gonna be a great father to Max, but Dawn and I, after 15 years, we're calling it quits."
Yeah.
Hey, your sister's a lawyer, right? You mind if I give her a call for some stuff? And then you call me back and go, "You know, I really enjoyed talking to your sister. Would you care if I took her out sometime?" I'd be like, "No."
But you're creating an alternate universe that you didn't do.
What do you mean?
You were like, "Yeah, your sister's hot. Your
All
sister's
right,
hot.
Hey, on the show.
Where's the hot one?"
Yeah.
Let's see.
I was differentiating between.
No, you said it like this. I'm gonna date your sister. I
didn't say it like that. I didn't ever say
you
it
know, like this.
You know what? Forget about it.
Right. Well, I think he's just racist, Mike. Yeah.
Your brother want to do gay stuff?
What's that?
Nothing. I was kidding.
My brother into gay stuff.
All right, are we done with the show? I gotta go.
We're done, baby. We gotta go. 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 We gotta go.
It appears to me that there's nothing left to do on the show.
There's nothing left. We end the show. We end it. We end it. We end it. I mean, what? That's it.
Can I tell you though, before we end the show, that I'm very excited that you and I are taking a trip together.
Yeah.
And that we're gonna do. Can I plan some dinners for us while we're out
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
There's some people that I would like to go to dinner with. I'm going to ask you first to make sure that's okay.
Sure.
All right.
Cool.
All right. I don't. Well, if I'm going to say it now, and
well, who the fuck is it? Who are you inviting to dinner?
there's only a few people I like to see when I'm in LA.
And
I like Brian Scalero.
love Brian.
All right, that's all we need to worry about. There's a couple of girls. So that's different. Talk about that later.
All right. Well, yeah, go robertkellylive.com. I will be in LA next week with Mike, Mr. Mike Calta. And also, I got later today, we're doing the Yankee Swap on YKWd, which will be the Christmas episode. But you Patreon people will be able to see it if you're a member of my Patreon. If you're not, you won't. But it's live today. It's going to be an epic episode. It always is, except for last year. It was crazy. But that's it, right? There's no. Oh, what is this, Joe? Who's Joe? Who's Joe?
Come on, Big Joe. Let's
All
do
right.
this shit.
Let's fucking do it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a new 5 with Joe.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, Joe.
What's up?
What land are you in now?
Oh, just my apartment. We're doing a little cheese show refurbish. So,
yeah,
moving stuff around.
Did you get an echo? Did you get an echo chamber built into your?
Oh no, does it stink?
It's all right.
It's a little echoey.
As usual.
I'm kind of.
You got that Rooms to Go special light behind you from 1998. I see that. It's adjustable.
I'm kind of nervous. I'm pitching a show tomorrow to TLC.
Wow, what show?
It's going to be half My 600-Pound Life and half 90 Day Fiance. It's going to be called Whale Order Bride.
I'd fucking watch that in a second.
Speaking of blowholes, do you want to hear a dolphin fact?
Sure.
Did you know dolphins, they sleep with one eye open?
Oh.
Yeah, they're the Forrest Whitakers of the sea. They got to keep their eyes out for Lawrence Fishburne and Marlon Wayans. I learned that on vacation on a boat. It was a Terry Crews. My wife's she's been yelling at me to get rid of my one old ratty pair of socks, but I can't. I've grown too attached to them. I think I might have sock hole syndrome.
Hey, by the way, Kimberly has a great question.
Yeah.
Why can't your mom just paint cheese on the wall?
I'm not back home anymore. Anyways, I got sock hole syndrome.
Do you have to rewind it before you could do the next one?
I had more tags, but it's okay. They weren't that good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to hear him. Let me hear him.
Oh, they're going to bomb now.
No, they
were
won't.
going to bomb before, too.
I want to put that Billy Joel thing up every time you joke bombs.
Although these socks have been rough on me, I think I can patch things up. My doctor recommends that I buy depression socks. All right. That's a stretch. Hey, did you read an article that said Velveeta Instant Mac and Cheese is being sued for printing on the box ready in 3.5 minutes when in fact it takes much longer? Does this mean I can sue my wife for telling me she'll be ready to leave in a couple minutes and then in fact it takes much longer?
That delivery was terrible, but that's a good joke.
Thanks.
I mean, wow. Yeah, you get the one eye. You get the one eye.
All right, last one.
Oh, thank God.
This is current. Did you hear that Kim and Kanye finally reached a divorce settlement? Kanye has to pay her $200,000 a month in child support. See, Kanye, this is what happens when your lawyers aren't Jewish.
That one gets the Bobby hat of approval.
Oh,
Yeah, I want that hat.
wow.
I want the hat. That bitch talked me out of that fucking hat.
Look at that picture. That picture just says, do you want to see my PP?
Does it come with a free bowl of soup?
Free bowl of soup. Well, Joe, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are they? Are they rating it in the fucking? What are these animal things they do?
They rat the jokes.
Oh, they rat the jokes. That one has 3 rats. That was a good one. Bang bang, baby. All right, it'll take us out of here, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us every Monday right here. Normally at 7 p.m. in the evening, but tonight I have Monday Night Football as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers welcome the New Orleans Saints to town. So thank you for joining us early. You could see my friend Bobby Kelly as he continues his worldwide tour in support of his special Kill Box available at louisck.com. You can find his tour dates at robertkellylive.com, where Friday, January 20th to Saturday, January 21st, he'll be in San Diego, the Big Whale's Vagina at Mike Drop Comedy, and then back in Florida at Off the Hook Comedy Club, where you can get comedy and shrimp cocktail in the same place. And then in February, Levittown, New York at Governor's, and then a little bit later on in February, on February 7th in Buffalo at Helium, and then February 8th and 9th in Toronto. Better check your passport, Bobby, at the Royal Comedy Theater, and then February 10th in Hamrick, Michigan. And for the rest of his dates, go to robertkellylive.com because you're not going to remember them now anyway.
And please subscribe, like, and comment. If you're watching on YouTube, just hit the button real quick. Subscribe, like, and comment. Again, I'll say it again. Subscribe, like, and comment. It's right there on the bottom of the fucking thing. And go to comicwearables.com. Get your Calta and Kelly gear. Look at that hoodie is right there waiting for you. That hat, that beanie. It's cold right now up here. And even down in Florida, you need that. And it's a great Christmas present. Use code word Ladybugs to get 20% off all your purchases.
I need one of those. Should I just buy it online?
No, you should call him. Your name is on the fucking shirt.
I need a new Bobby face shirt.
I don't know why my face isn't on that page either. It's a miracle to me that that's not happening. Make sure you check out the Cheese Show on YouTube right now with Joe Russell and his beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wife. And make sure you check out at Mike V. Suarez. He'll be cooking all around, doing comedy. Very funny young comic, kicking ass. He's also the producer of our show, making things better and better every week, but fucking up at least once a show so that we can be mushed.
Thank you.
And Mike Calta every morning, I think until after Christmas, but you can check him out live 5 days a week right there on the Bone. You just
Till
Google
December 16th will be my last day on the air, and then the next day I fly to Los Angeles to be with you, my number one best friend.
We're filming something in LA. We're very excited. Should we tell them? No, we'll just let them
Not yet. We'll tell them next week.
We'll tell them next week. We'll probably do the live Calta and Kelly from LA next week. Okay. So there you go. You guys are the best. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday or Saturday or Sunday or somewhere around there. We'll let you guys see you guys next week. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Louis. That's for you, baby. And this is for us. This song makes us jam it out on Monday. Fun day. See you guys next week. We love you. Lou, this one's for you.